The political side of TikTok is a lot like watching people give a PhD thesis to a stack of bumper stickers. And this is precisely why the left sucks at messaging. It's all nuance that is easily forgotten because there's nothing about it that's sticky. And there's no coherent central message that can be repeated and linked to the positions we stand for. But I think we can change that if we all had a better understanding of how framing a message works. In simple terms, framing is the idea that it's not what you say, but how you say it. Because if you want people to hear and remember your message, you have to speak in a way that tickles the pathways in people's brains. As much as we may want to think that facts and logic are that pathway, that just isn't the case. Persuasion, especially on a platform like this, is emotional and metaphorical. We may use a lot of logical words, but we think in frames made up of images, emotions, stories, and metaphors. These frames create a web in our minds that enable us to understand abstract concepts. For example, when Republicans talk about the border, they say they stand for strong borders, border security, border control, border. The focus is on connecting the concept of a border to metaphors of rigidity, strength, and protection. When it comes to the border, what do Democrats stand for? Even if you're a Democrat, the term open borders pops in your mind, because while we're busy droning on like Charlie Brown's teacher about suffering migrants and having compassion for asylum seekers, they've said open borders 20 more times. And it's not like what we're saying isn't true, moral, and way more important. It's that what sticks in people's minds is the repetition. They're for border security and we're for open borders. And our response to that is to say, we're not for open borders, we're for migrants. As moderate voters wander over to their table to pick up another build the wall bumper sticker, because all we've done is repeat the right's message for them. The message completely fails because we fail to create a frame of our own that can be repeated so it resonates and creates meaning in the other direction. And we make this mistake with almost every single issue. But what if the left said something like, we stand for border crisis management, or even protecting the promise of America? Okay, that's new. Now they're listening because you've tickled the networks in their brain with something interesting. Now they want to know more, and you can give them your book report. And this is not about abandoning facts and policy. It's about putting a cover on the book report so people actually want to read it. I made 2 videos recently demonstrating how this could work concerning family rights and worker rights, but I'm just one person. I fully believe collectively we can crowdsource better ideas and create a consensus around some concepts that resonate with all of us. So stitch this and tell us how you would frame a central message for the left heading into 2024. And how would you frame the issues you care about the most? Because right now,